welcome back. This is Mary from Around the Craft Room. As I was getting ready to do a little short video on how to use these little Spellbinders dies that I got out of the Advent Calendar for day 5, I decided to take you along and do a journaling page. So here we go to do a journaling page using these Spellbinder dies, and I'm also using images from this collage book from Meremy Small Art and Winter Stories. So I'm also using this. So I'm going through here and finding something for my page, some little designs and maybe a girl to put on my page. And as I was doing that, I also looked through my journal here to find out which page I was going to do. And I think I came across this one. Well, when I cut these dies out like this, and there's this edge left. So I took the edging and I took the ink and just made an ink edge around this page. This was already in my journal. It's already a color spray page that I'd already had. So I just decided to edge it and make an edge. And then I'm going to make a design on this one. However, this page is rather plain. So I want to do something with that. Let me get rid of this. And now I want to do something with this. So let's see if we can find a stencil that I can use. I like this stencil. So let's just do that. And of course, it's going to be a little bit darker in spots because that's just the way sometimes the brush lands. But that's okay. I'm not going to do the whole thing just randomly. I like that. That's pretty. Let's do it down here. So the pages will kind of go together. And yes, I know this is Christmas paper down here, but that's okay. This is what the pocket already had on it. Well, that's pretty. Let's do just a little bit up here in the corner. Okay, I like that better. Maybe I'll just go straight down the center to give it just a little bit of color on the edge. Get some paper here and just maybe make the edges a little bit darker. All the way around. That kind of blends it together with the page next to it. Okay, there we go. So I'm also going to go through this book and cut out some designs that I want to put on here. So I have an idea. One of my granddaughters just got engaged, and I think this would be a cute page for something like that. Let me find some designs, cut them out, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I've come up with this girl that was in the back of the book. I think she's really cute because she's got her hand held out like she's showing off her ring. So I think that would be really cute. Of course, they didn't have a little dog in the book, but they had this cute little bear. So I backed him on cardstock so I could put him a little bit three-dimensional. And I'm going to put him on some foam tape. And I backed these little cutouts on cardstock too. So made them a little bit thicker. So I think what I want to do first is I also want to give them some snowflakes. I have a snowflake die that I've cut out some extra snowflakes. I got some cut out in glitter paper and some cut out in the regular paper, so I'm not sure which ones. So we're going to add some snowflakes on here too. Let's just start assembling them. Okay, so we're going to start by putting her down and then putting everything around her. I can put her down with a glue stick. I think that would work good. Okay, let's make her stand right there on that border. And I don't want her too close to the edge because I don't want her hat folding whenever we shut the page. So there she goes. And then I want some foam tape here, and I want the little bear to stand up. She has a dog that's named Winston, so I'm going to call this little bear Winston. So He's just looking up there like, we're going to get a new home, Mom? I think that's what he's saying. I think that's so cute. So this also helps the other, with this one standing up, it also helps the other page to, when I put more thicker stuff on it, it makes the pages stand up better when you shut them, because I'm going to add some little gems and stuff to her. So let's go ahead and put the, oh, I'm not going to be able to get that whole thing standing up, but that'll be all right. Okay, let's see where we're putting these little plants. I think maybe over here. Okay, I'm going to have to find something to hold this page down. Okay, that's better. I had to go get a clip to hold that page down while we work on this one. So, there we go. And I'm going to just put this little flower down here at the bottom. And about like that, but I think I need the bottom of it trimmed off a little bit, so it look like it's coming out of that border there. And these three I'm just going to add over here to this and just glue them down. My heater just come on, so you might hear that, but sometimes we gotta have heat. Okay, or I do anyway. I'm very cold-natured, so that is going to go here. Let's make that just a little bit shorter. Maybe even a little bit shorter. That's good. Do we need a third one? Or do we just like the two? Actually, I think the two is enough on there, but it's not sticking with the glue stick, so let's add some art glitter glue to it. So that's part of our pay. Oh, we got to do our little things at the top. What did I do with the other one? There he is. Our little ornaments at the top. Just going to put them down with the glue here. And then I want to add some snowflakes. First, I think I'm going to add some stickles onto these snowflakes on the ornaments here. Just make them stand out a little bit more. And I'm just gonna like put it all over it so it make the whole thing shine a little bit and give it some glitter. While I'm doing that, I think I'll also put some on this snowflake here in her hair, on her hat rather, the snowflake on her hat. Okay, before I put the snowflakes down, I think I'm going to go in with some white paint and do some splatters on it. Let's get the little tray of white paint here. Maybe put some more water in it. And I definitely want to cover up her face and his face. And let's see if we can do some little splatters. While I'm doing that, I think I'll just go ahead and splatter this page over here too. I know it's not complete, but that's okay. To take those off. I think that looks pretty good. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and give her a ring. I also have some little gems here, and I think maybe we just need to give her a little diamond on that hand. Let's give her this little diamond right here. It's supposed to stick on its own, but I think I'll not trust it to stick on its own. So I think I'll put a little glue right there on her finger. Oops, not that high up. And give her a little gem on her finger right here. It's a little big, but that's okay. Like I said, she just got engaged, so she needs a big diamond. There we go. Okay. I think I may have to let all the little paint splatters dry before I come back and put my snowflakes on. So I'll be back in a bit. Okay, it's dry now, so I came back and was just placing some little snowflakes. I decided to use the ones that have got that was cut out of the glitter paper, because I like shine, obviously. So I'm just going to glue some little snowflakes down. Okay, so on this page, I'm going to also put just a few snowflakes just to add continue it over. Oops, where'd it go to? Continue it over to this side. So now, like I said, I was using the Spellbinders dies to these dies to make the edge with this. So I also, when I cut those out, of course, I had the little pink designs here. So I used those around a photo mat. And so this photo mat is going into the pocket here. And this is where I'm going to add a picture of my granddaughter and her fiance. Only one other thing I was going to do, I forgot. I was going to put this trim across here. So wait, let me do that. So yeah, just going to put this little trim right across this page. This is just a little ribbon, ivy ribbon trim. And I'm just going to add that right across there. And maybe add another snowflake down here. Okay, now I think I'm done. There we go. So this is all about honoring my little granddaughter who has just gotten engaged. But thank you for watching. Y'all have a wonderful day. Bye.